What's going on, everybody? So I wanted to do like a gameplay video yesterday of the demo for Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. And if you're not familiar with this is basically a game that puts you in the shoes of Captain Janeway, right at where the first episode starts, right, and it goes from that and to basically them getting home. But the way they get home is up to you. Do you make alliances that Captain Janeway didn't? Do you go through space that is, the people who own that space are like, you're not allowed to go through, and you say, well, I don't care, I'm not listening to you, I'm going through. Do you abandon your Starfleet principles for getting home faster? Like, it offers so many, and there's a lot of decisions in the game, right? So I really am looking. I played the demo. It's really cool. I really enjoyed it. Like, you end up in the first episode and the whole ship is damaged. Obviously, if you ever watched Star Trek Voyager, the first episode, the whole ship is damaged. You have to get power to certain parts of the ship to get like transporters online and stuff like that. And that's going to be a theme throughout your journey back to Earth, because you're going to come across like aliens, species that are going to want to take your ship, like the Kazon, or the Borg, who want to take not only your ship, but you. I wanted to show you guys the gameplay video. Unfortunately, I have my computer right here, my Linux box, and I set it up here, got everything good to go, and I came back to it like an hour or two later, and like it wouldn't wake up from sleep, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? And I'm just like, what the heck's going on? And it just wouldn't boot the operating system. So I'm like, all right, let me try the previous version of Fedora, because it lets you do that, and then let me try the recovery version. Nothing. Then I tried to boot into Windows, and it didn't do that either. And I'm like, what's going on? So I went into the section, the EF5 partition, or UEFI, excuse me. So I went to the UEFI partition, right? And this looks a lot like mine. It only had, I have two hard drives in here. I have 512 gig NVMe from Crucial, and I have a SATA 512, I think, from Kingston, somewhere, I think it's 512. The Kingston one was the only one picking up, and I'm like, are you kidding me? No. So if you guys are not familiar, the NVMe is NVMe drive is behind the graphics card. So what I have to do is I have to take off the entire panel here. I have to take out the graphics card. Then again, it's not that long. You just have to unscrew a few things. Pop this out, and the NVMe is on the board right behind this. Unscrew it, put it back in. I'm hoping that's all it takes, because if not, then I just lost the operating system. I've never had an NVMe, crap out on me. I would have thought the SATA would have went first. But anyway, so I couldn't show you the actual gameplay. However, I could show you some of the stuff. I just want to make an announcement so you guys can download the demo, right? That's one. And so there are these choices that you make. Now, one thing I'm hoping is they offer more choices, because for every planet that you go into, something like this pops up where you can get more duranium or dilithium or what have you, right? But I notice that, it's the same few choices. But then I'm thinking, well, it's a demo. It's an early release. It's an alpha stage, so they probably have so many decisions that they didn't put forward yet because it hasn't been tested. So that's probably why. And the graphics are great, as you can see here. I mean, they're really nice. I do like this part. This is really cool, where you can rebuild entire things, and you can decide certain cool things. So, like, this is, I think, after Caretaker, right? Probably. or State of Flux. Interesting. I think that was an episode name. Anyway, like this you can make into crew quarters, right? But you can give the crew their own separate quarters, or just put them all in like almost like a squad bay, which obviously affects morale, and morale is a thing in this, which is awesome. So you definitely, so you see emergency quarters right there, and they have these things cycles in the system. And so the one cool thing about in this game here is this part right here where people could be eating emergency rations like MREs from the military, right? Or you can go to food replicators, right? And obviously, minus 50 for morale is not good. This is normal replicators, but if you get premium replicator rations, you get plus 10. I didn't get to this part here. I haven't seen it in a game yet, but this looks cool. I like this. This looks like a cool tech tree. And then there are things you can do to the warp core to make it go faster, so I'm assuming travel faster. Whoa, there was a decision right there that was huge. Oh, you can go home. I wonder what that will do. That end the game right away? If you watch the first episode, you know what I'm talking about. They have the opportunity to go home, but leave the race, the Ocampa, almost like guaranteed to be annihilated by this other race, or you could destroy the array and guarantee their survival. So you have to decide. I did see the in this thing here. You do see the what do you call it? I wasn't in a battle yet, in the demo yet, because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and my wife's like, she was like, your son is still up because you're up, and I'm like, kind of thing. I'm trying to show you guys where the is this it? No, this is a solar system view, but there is a sector view, and I'm wondering. I seen it. It looks so. I mean, it's functional. You can go to different star systems, but I wonder how they're going to manage the route from the Delta Quadrant to the Alpha Quadrant, because it's a long route, and I wonder how they're going to work that into the sector view. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. Now, the cool thing about it is, if you're saying, well, I didn't watch Voyager a lot, this is actually even better for you. And the reason why I say that is because I watch Voyager a lot, right? So I know what decisions were made in Caretaker, right? Which is what the demo's based off of, right? So I know what choices to choose, right? To get to redo the episode. If you haven't watched Star Trek Voyager, it's kind of like uncharted space for you, which is really cool. And then obviously, if you're a Star Trek fan, you remember that decision. So this game is amazing. It's coming out in Q1 2026. So this demo, honestly, like, there has been no crashes. There has been no issues. I am just really excited for it, because it's from what I see right now, the game, I know it's either in alpha or early beta stage, and I haven't run into any bugs or crashes or anything like that. So that's always a really good sign when you are months and months out, knowing that they can, add more stuff, or they can just make the graphics or whatever just better, and just focusing, just tidying up little things, I'm I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait to see the to see where it goes, because I'm really excited for one, the combat. I haven't been in combat. I'm assuming that's going to be at the end of the demo. But be sure, pick up this demo. It's free. You can download it and play it out. I was able to play it on my Steam Deck, so it can run well on my Steam Deck, medium graphics. So if it runs well on there, it's going to run well on your system. I was hoping I could use my full GPU, but I'm going to work on that now and see how that goes. Also, please, if you have any, I'm out of work right now, but I run a studio called ThinkBite Studio. And if, this is because of the CDN. So if you need anything from emergency IT support, total tech care, which is basically we lock down everything in your house so nobody can hack you, lock down your phone. So, there's just been a recent Android, if you have an Android phone, there's been a really serious thing that just happened to Android. I should run maybe a tech channel. I don't know. But I also do creative services because I do podcast editing. I do graphics, video editing. So like these are stuff that I do almost like on a daily basis. So I'm offering them as a service to you. Website hosting, business IT services. I've had clients. They've been very happy and appreciate the work I've done. So feel free to call me, text me, or email me here. All right? Catch you guys in the next one. See you then.